Welcome to 2018, wonderful Balls Up viewers, and welcome back to That's Not News. It might be a new year, but it's the same show. Hopefully we can evolve it eventually. Let us know in the comments below if you've got any ideas for the show. Dave can evolve his life. Still playing Pokemon Go in 2018. Pathetic.
My generation calls it Pokemoning. Gotta catch them all.
Anyway, on today's show we'll be covering a UFO, the show that's been on fire,
Literally.
and Logan Paul. Let's get it on.
Logan Paul already.
I used to love him last year.
It's bollocks.
Paul. Oh, Paul Logan. Oh,
friend.
Fuck you lot.
First, we're heading to Fans Corner. Obviously, every week we look into a product and review it with the help of you guys at home, deciding whether to send it to fame or whether to send it to shame.
Last
David.
episode, me and Horner looked at Eminem's new album, Revival, which we slated because it was shit. Yes,
Really?
it's not great, but we left up to you guys to tell us whether you wanted us to put it in the Hall of Fame or the Hall of Shame, and 53% of you voted that it should be in
The Hall of Shame. I've not even
It's
heard
not
the album. Dave hates it. But anyway, we're today looking at Netflix's new banger. It's got reviews out of this world. Carl Pilkington predicted it. Yes, it's Black Mirror Season 4.
Rotten Tomatoes have given it 5 stars with 95% rating, and for those of you who don't know what it is, the show is created by Charlie Brooker, which looks into the dark themes of modern society and anticipated consequences of new technologies. What do you think, Joe?
I've never watched a single episode. I don't plan to watch a single episode. In fact, it's a lie. I watched one episode and it was a Prime Minister having sex with a pig, and it was utter rubbish. The fact that Carl Pilkington came up with the idea about 10 years ago sums up what a load of nonsense this is.
Okay.
Critically acclaimed show. I'm
Before
sure it's
Christmas,
fantastic.
I had never watched
shot.
an episode, and in the space of 2 weeks, I've watched season 1 to 3. It is a fantastic.
That's because you're a sad, sad man. Get outside.
Look at you, old man.
Basically, no, it's so good because it takes different. There's even an episode where essentially social media gets someone kind of like social media gets someone elected to like basically the parliament, and this was way before Donald Trump, and it's basically like this cartoon character that says what he believes that like the public want to hear rather than actually any kind of aspects that will make society better. All right, and then it's just fantastic. Go and watch the first couple of episodes.
But we haven't seen season 4, have you? Because you kind of got to watch it to vote to decide whether to send it Hall of Shame or Hall of Fame. But nevertheless, click the poll up there to cast your vote. I'm going to go home and watch it. I'm not.
And anyway, let us know what we should
should.
review in next week's episode by leaving us a comment below with the hashtag FansCorner. To the viral clip of the week now, and this did happen over a week ago,
Yeah.
but Zach Jalab,
Well done, Jalab.
is just lazy and he couldn't be asked to find one. But then again, we couldn't find one either.
True.
So yeah, we're just as bad as Zach. So sack Zach and sack us. Anyway, it's Elon Musk's massive spaceship.
Yes. I lag a bit of Elon's rocket, and apparently it can now go from London to New York in 20 minutes, like we told you a few weeks ago. You can get on board it as well and fly this big bag across the ocean in like 10 to 15 minutes. And he's been trialling it, David. Look, here it is across the sky.
Oh, wow.
Wow, this is made our viral clip of the week because people thought it was an alien.
No, second stage light, right?
Wow, it's so bright.
Oh, you know why it's so good? It's because sunset. It's getting the sun up there.
That's
why it's awesome
amazing.
like that.
The only thing I don't get about UFOs, how like in every movie, is if they would go to America. Like there's this assumption that if a UFO was going to come to planet Earth, that it would be in America.
What, Croatia?
Well, it could be anywhere in the world. Amazon or something. Why is it always going to be to America?
Amazon?
You know what I mean? It's not a what's his name? That fella who does Transformers. What's his name?
Mark Wahlberg?
No, the bloody director.
Oh, I don't know. I don't follow directors, pal.
Well, anyway.
Shia LaBeouf.
What?
Is it Shia LaBeouf?
Do it!
No, anyway, this is our viral clip of the week. Did you think that this could potentially be a alien? Well, no, because we've told you. But if you saw that in the street, in your hometown, up in the sky, would you be convinced that it was an alien?
100% you'd think it was an alien. No, you wouldn't.
Yes,
would you?
I, upon actual viewing of the video, probably, yes. My heart would probably go in a little bit quicker. Anyway, if you have seen a viral clip this week, let us know by sending us a tweet or a message on Instagram or even the comments below, and we will try to feature it in next week's episode.
We're now at the part of the show where we take a look at the king or the queen or the jester of the internet. Who is it this week, David?
This week, it's not just one person.
Ooh.
No, Joseph, but an entire country.
A
As
nation.
once again, Iceland, who have a population of just 337,000, have taken some incredible steps forward. And this time, it's not on a football pitch. Beautiful country. Beautiful land.
Montage of Dave in Iceland. Wow, he's been there. Oh, Northern Lights. But this is because on New Year's Day, a law that meant companies cannot pay men more than women for doing the same job was finally put into law in Iceland. That's class.
And that's no surprise, as Iceland have been ranked the best in the world for gender equality for the past 9 years. And in fact, if companies are found to have broken the pay equality law, they will be fined and could even face worse sanctions by the government.
Oh, the UK reported last year there was a 17% pay gap between men and women. I have to say that Iceland, this is class. We've got a long way to go to catch up with the Scandinavians. Better at renewable energy, better at equality, better at pretty much everything in terms of economics and government and political power.
Also, the thing I love about Iceland as well is after the banking crash, they were the only country to actually go after the bankers, sling them in jail, and then rebuild the economy properly.
Finally.
It's Dave's political opinion of the week.
What did? We bailed ours out. Anyway, this isn't about the banks, this is about gender equality, and it's a fantastic gesture for an absolutely beautiful country.
Yeah, kings of the internet.
And finally, we move to our headline story now, which you already know is about Logan Paul. But for those who don't know, Joe, tell them what's happened.
Well, basically, Logan Paul, as I'm sure you all know, is a massive YouTuber, 15 million subscribers. And this week, one of his daily videos had the title, "We Found a Dead Body." And he'd basically gone into one of Japan's suicide forests and stumbled across a corpse of a man sadly hanging from a tree. And the reactions, they're kind of jokey, there's a few laughs going on, and he uploaded the video fully monetized, and he even put the dead body on the thumbnail, blurred the face, and then had a reaction face on the thumbnail as well. It's an absolute disgrace. And the worst thing about it, arguably, is that it was the top trending video on YouTube. YouTube have put it as a trending video. What is he doing? Arsehole.
Well, again, you've kind of pretty much summed this whole thing up, and it is what I would say is people, all kind of YouTube, all kind of creators who put things out on the internet, they have a responsibility.
Yeah.
So there's two parts of this whole kind of this whole equation here. Part A is like this guy should not be doing it, you know.
Yeah.
And you should just out of self-respect, you shouldn't be doing that, and respect for the person who is sadly taken their own life. The second part is this whole ecosystem that we're in now, where like YouTube have actually been able to monetize this kind of stuff. It's just warped.
It's crazy. I mean, he has actually. My biggest problem is he has gone in with the mindset. You don't go to a Japanese suicide forest with a camera crew and all your friends, and he has gone in there 100% hoping to find a dead body.
Yeah.
He's not gone in there just to wander around some woods. Let's have it right. He's then put that video up fully knowing that it's going to get views. He's gone in for views. He's gone into the forest in the first place to find a dead body, and then he's shocked at the backlash. He's now reported he's going to take a break from YouTube. He's released a 1-minute apology video, which is just mental. And that's at the top of the trending page as well, so more publicity for Logan Paul's channels. I'm shocked YouTube are promoting Logan Paul and the vloggers, but I think this is a disgrace. I actually think this is a channel deletion offence. YouTube should legitimately delete his channel for this. Forget your 3 strikes rule and then you're out. He should have 1, gone. This is outrageous.
Then again, he'd just make another channel. You know what I mean? Like this is the power that social influencers have now. Like they actually own an army. But anyway, that's kind of what we think. Let us know what you guys think in the comments below. What's the next stage of this stuff?
Rip Logan Paul, I think he's done.
So thanks so much for watching, guys. Let us know what we should review in next week's episode using the hashtag #FansCorner.
Yes, and why not go over and check out the quiz, the Christmas special quiz cocktail making challenge in there. A lot of fun. It's on screen right now. Thanks so much for watching, being involved, and as we said at the start, if you've got any ideas to take this strand forward, to change it a little bit, new features you want to see, let us know in the comments below. So thanks very much for watching. We'll catch you later.
Oh,
Goodbye.
and the quiz we're back next week. See you next week.
Yes. Bye.
Oh, by the way, Saturday the 13th of Jan, Channel 5. Watch me in this twat.